I'm going to give myself that challenge. That's scary. My gut just dropped then. I got butterflies. Ooh. Image. I've got a beard for an image. Dalton's wearing his Buzz outfit for image. We've got a fabulous logo on a worked out pictorial for image. But what's it worth? Shall we go through what image means in social media, what image is in reality, and how we can resolve the conflict that we see every single day? Oh, it's early. Really early. As you can see, we're going to have a guest with us this morning, and that is going to be Dalton. He is coming for a little drive. We're going to Bristol. It's nearly 2 hours from here. Going to go to Bristol and see Will's mum and pick up some stuff. We do this about once a month, and Will's one of our coolest customers, and Will's mum, oh man, she's awesome, absolutely awesome. What a machine. So Darian is currently coaxing Dalton up. It is around about 5:30 in the morning. He's not a happy bunny, at all. And as you can see, I'm representing Junk Monkeys today with one of my old t-shirts. We need to get some new ones. We did have some new ones that were getting made by, I'm not going to name names, but they let me down. A company let me down. Somebody that I thought I had a strong relationship with, they failed me, messed me about, something chronic, did not take the instructions, ruined a load of clothing. It's a real shame because the chap was really talented, absolutely fantastically talented at what he did with the whole design process, and they just screwed everything up. It's like, oh my. Hello, young man. Are you ready? I've got your wings. You've got some wings.
Surprise.
Yep, we're gonna get you a surprise.
He hasn't had the toilet.
Oh.
He won't go.
Okay.
Told me he needs to tell you if he needs to
Yep,
go.
you need to tell me if you need the toilet and we'll stop, okay? What have you got there?
He hasn't had it.
What have you got there?
Mine.
Are they your teddies? Are they mine?
No, mine.
Are you sure they're not mine?
No,
They're not for Daddy to eat?
No.
Well, there we go. They're not mine. I can get a kiss too. Ooh. Love you.
Love you.
Have a good day.
Good day.
See you in a bit. Are you ready?
Daddy, come help.
In a minute, we're going to go get your surprise first. How do you make these videos and make them into watchable time slots? Because yesterday I had 1 hour and 12 minutes of editing, of footage to edit, and I got it down to 20 minutes, and I think 20 minutes is a bit long, realistically. I'm going to be honest, when we started this, I thought that we would struggle for content, and the first couple of days I was a bit like, hey, ask me questions, give me some stuff to talk about, and yet we have so much to talk about. We seem to cover so many topics. For 2 days now we have spoke about, first time we lost the footage, and then yesterday I just didn't have room for it, but we've spoke about the impending wedding. Ooh. We just haven't been able to fit it in. And if you notice on the videos, you'll see that I'm editing out the dead air, the pauses, so that I'm condensing it down, and it makes it look pretty cool because it goes from like this, and there's that jump in between. Are you going to fly later with your wings? We've got your wings here. They're cool, aren't they? I wish I had some wings. My bed's really not sorted this morning either. I literally had enough time to get up, go for a wee, brush my teeth and get out the door. So we're going to go fuel up now, get him a surprise. It's definitely a surprise because I don't know what it is yet. Well, that didn't work. The garage is shut. Yeah, it's shut, mate. We're going to have to find another one.
Morning. So obviously
Dalton's out with Paul this morning. We're just stuck in standstill traffic because of roadworks. What are you doing, Dawson? You gonna say hi?
No.
Say hello?
No.
No? Well, we've just got to nursery, haven't we, Dawson? And it's absolutely chucking it down. As you can see, I'm not dressed for the rain. Peekaboo! I'm not dressed for the rain because it wasn't raining when we left. It was just a bit nippy. So now I've got to brave the rain.
Image. I've got a beard for an image. Dalton's wearing his Buzz outfit for image. We've got a fabulous logo on a worked out pictorial for image. But what's it worth? Dalton wants to go home because he's got an image of he's had enough of the van now and wants to go home. Social media, image is everything, isn't it? Why? Why is it everything? Should we discuss that? Shall we go through what image means in social media, what image is in reality, and how we can resolve the conflict that we see every single day? How do we resolve the conflict within ourselves? I'm going to take it back. That's back. I'm going to take it back. Rewind. Back to before Junk Monkeys started, when Junk Monkeys was just a concept. The concept was, as we all know, to be the most loved junk removal company in the country. I think we've achieved that, and then some. I didn't understand the level that this would go to, but I knew that there was an image that came to it. I knew that the image was not going to be one that people had of a junk removal company. I knew that I had to use social media to portray that image, to solidify our image against the image that people already had ingrained into them. People think of junk removal, they think of skip lorry drivers, no offence, those great skip lorry drivers, bin men, dodgy men in a van, kind of turn up, scrap men looking, that's some great scrap men. But there's an image that goes along with these things, out of shape, scruffy, dirty. We do get dirty, we can't help that, but there is an image, and I wanted us to have a clean image, a uniformed image, a eye candy image, because it bloody well works. Sex sells. Unfortunately, it's reality. Diet Coke adverts, Diet Coke experience is what we portrayed in the early days. I wanted to do videos right from the start, but I didn't have the confidence. It was part of the original plan. Start a YouTube channel, do videos, document our day, and the fun that we have, the gym workouts, things like that. The first person I took on was a chap called Damien, and he was actually part of the plan before I even started the company. He was an old friend of mine. His story is another story that I'll save for another day. It's full of ups and downs, shall we say, hope and disappointment. Anyway, we had this image that we wanted to portray, I wanted to portray, and I said to him, mate, you want to be part of this? It's going to be big. We're going to be a household name, a local household name. We will be famous in one shape or form for the right reasons. And I said, but if you want to work and you want a piece of this pie, if you want to come to this table, then part of it is you're going to have to come to the gym with me. I will train you, I will provide you a gym membership, so there's no boundaries, no limitations, and you are going to get hench. And when you get hench and you look like a condom full of marbles, we're going to get tight tops with the logo all over the back and deep V-necks to show off the chest. Sex sells. 80% of our clientele, our audience, is female. My mother was a psychologist. I was taken to lectures as a child. I understand psychology. And what I didn't understand, I've learned. Oh, you're going to have to wait for that, my friends. I've taken that knowledge and I've learned other things, and you know, I just had an idea, and it works. It works. You know, the eye candy works. And anybody else that came on board, they had to come to the gym. They had to work out. They had to have or grow a physique to stick up with the image, and that image got us a lot of attention. It did. Rightly or wrongly, it did. I know you're doing very well, mate. You're doing very well. It's been a very long morning, isn't it? It's not over yet. Not over yet. So, image is important, you know, and projecting an image that you want to portray is important. People will judge you on your image. It's just fact. It's fact. It's nature. We design that way. And when you first meet somebody, you are going to be judging them 90% on their body language. It's the things that they don't say. It's how they present themselves. It's how they act. It's who they are that you will be judging subconsciously. And then the other 10% will be what they actually do say. Words are important. How you behave and how you act is more so. We big ourselves up. We self-talk a lot about how good we are, who we are, what we are, how we do, what blah blah. Always have. And that's great. But we've been able to back that up with action. And that's important. Backing it up with action. Nowadays, our image is one of a family focused company, because that's the direction that we've gone in. It works for the level that we're on now, for the evolution that we've undertaken. Yeah, works. It's a strong image. Both of them were strong images. But why does it work? There's all these fitness content creators that have these dream physiques, and they're unachievable. They're not real. They're not real. You can achieve them, okay? They're not unachievable. You can achieve them. But they involve unrealistic lengths to get there. Diets that day in, day out is the same thing, and it's a terrible way of living. It's no life. I've done it. I've done the prep diets. I've done the bodybuilding diets. I've done the 6 meals a day of like the most boring, plainest, cleanest food, and it's for somebody like me. I like my food. I like my taste. I like texture. I like trying new things. And when you're in that kind of diet, you can't go out and enjoy a meal at a restaurant because you're worried about what the ingredients are and if there's a bit of something in there that you shouldn't have. So I've now found this happy balance where, yeah, I'm not in the shape that I was. I'm not this lean, mean machine that I once was, but I'm not in a bad shape. I don't look bad naked. But what we want to bring to the table is a realness and a rawness to it all. A rawness, bringing it back to social. Like the things that I like to watch now are real people, real rawness that I can get involved in, bits that I can project myself into those videos and feel like I can understand that person. I can project myself into them sometimes, and I feel them. None of us are perfect, even the ones who present themselves, and quite often the ones who present themselves perfect are the most unhappiest people deep inside. They're miserable, and there's a lot of people that are really rich, that are multi-millionaires, that are miserable. You have to wait till we get to the horses, mate. They're miserable inside, you know. What? We can't stop now. Money doesn't buy happiness. It helps, don't get me wrong, it helps. Helps make things comfortable, but it doesn't buy happiness. Looks don't buy happiness. Looks fade. I do think I get better as I get older, like a fine cheddar. Money doesn't buy happiness, does it? But it helps. Definitely helps. But it's not the key to it. Looks, as I said, they fade. I know, mate, but you're going to have to wait till we get to the horses. This is real. You need to wee again. I can't stop. Not yet. We're on a motorway. You're going to have to hold on. Be a big boy. I'm not editing that out. You're going to see that. That's real. This is part of being real. You know, warts and all. Warts and all. Nothing's perfect. We're not going to act perfect. We make mistakes. Love mistakes. Mistakes are, if you learn by them, they can be the best teacher. You know, there's a lesson from a mistake. You've just got to learn it. You've got to see it. You've got to understand it. You've got to take from that mistake. Don't do it again, and learn from it to change the ways that prevents that from happening. Mistakes are not bad things. You'll see our mistakes. 100%. You'll see our mistakes. You're going to see our passion. Passion. It makes us real as well. It separates us. It's part of our image. Is our passion for life. our passion for the job, our passion for our friends, our clients, our friends, passion for our brand, our product, our service, our family. I've just got so much passion. Daria's got so much passion, and it's raw. And alongside that comes the downside as well. Perhaps we're a little bipolar, but there's that upside and that downside. We have bad days. We're going to show those bad days. Those are the days that you don't see on social media, aren't they? Those are the days that the people hide. And you're going to see me depressed. Right now, I'm in a good place. Bouncing. High energy. It's all good. There's going to be times where I'm down in the dumps. I don't want to get out of bed. There's going to be times where nothing seems like it's going right for us. There's going to be times where I'm just sad for no particular reason at all. And it will come across in the videos, and I won't be able to hide it. I don't hide things like that well. You can read me quite well. You can tell if I'm happy or sad. I'm very readable. I'm never good at poker. Never will be. That's why I don't gamble. Never been a big gambler anyway. But this is what we're bringing to the table, guys. It's realness. It's rawness, isn't it, Dalton? Realness. You want real? We're going to bring real. You're going to watch them grow up. You're going to see their good and their bad. Oh man, your lace has come undone. I'll have to fix that when we stop before you go for a wee. You seen in the little live video that I did, the second one earlier today, you're going to see Dalton having a little panic because he spilled his sweets and didn't want the donut. I am not taking that kind of stuff out. That's life. Children are not perfect. They're not. They have their moments, and at this age, they have a few of them. It's life. It is what it is. It can't be helped. It's just life, isn't it? It's just life. Children have their moments. It's part of who we all are. It's part of how we all are. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to hide my moments. I'm not going to hide Darian's moments. You know? Why? Makes us who? It is our image. It is who we are. And I think that because of doing that, Dalton, you do a I think that because of doing that, these videos are going to really take off. They're going to get to a point where one day they're just going to boom, like the page did. 2 years. Oh, what are you doing? 2 years the page sat at 600 followers. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really do a lot to help that along, if I'm honest. For 2 years it sat at 600 followers. Within 1 year, we'd hit 15,000. Because there was a momentum, people saw. I did a lot more. I put a lot of effort. I put the effort in. And when I put the effort in, things happened. As Jeremy would say, I did a thing. Now, I'm doing that with YouTube. We don't have lots of subscribers at the moment, so I keep begging you guys to subscribe. But they're going up. And they're going up bit by bit by bit. And one day, go back to this video, I promise you, we will have at least 100,000 subscribers. I'd like to say in a year's time. I'm going to give myself that challenge. That's scary. My gut just dropped there. I got butterflies. Ooh. And that made me nervous. 100,000 subscribers within the next 12 months. Do that many people want to see what we've got to say? Oh, the insecurity dropped in there. Do I have the time to learn how to market the page, the channel, the algorithms, how to work with them, how to make better content? There's a challenge. Within 12 months, we are going to have 100,000 subscribers at the minimum. At the minimum. Watch this space.
Dad.
What?
Oh.
Still raining.
Hi.
I'm really nervous now. Well, that was a bit of fun. As you can see, I'm a bit wet. I got a bit of a pickle going on. The van didn't want to start for some reason, so we've had to postpone a job. Darian came and got Dalton, because luckily we weren't too far from home. Managed to get back local from Bristol, and yeah, I had to get my mechanic to come out and have a little look, and it was nothing major, nothing serious, and it starts now, and it's all good. So we've had to rearrange a job, and I'm working tomorrow, Saturday. Nonetheless, Dalton has been picked up, so I've got an empty seat. He's going to go spend the day with Nana. This car's trying to sneak in here. He can wait, like I've been waiting. He's going to go and spend the day with Nana now, and I'm sure they're going to have a lovely day. And yeah, image, real things don't work all the time. It sucks, but it's part of what happens. And it's raining and I've got wet. I miss not having my little buddy with me. It's not the same. I love it when he comes out to work. It just keeps me company. Things happen that are out of your control, and you're just going to deal with it and resolve it and work with it if you can. Appease people, appease things, and not let it get to you too much, because do you know what, life's too short to spend it stressed, isn't it? We've just been to McDonald's. It's a bit naughty, but I want to show you the burger that I get from McDonald's. So I get a double cheeseburger. I ask for a load of extras on it. Look at that. And all it does is cost 20p more. How awesome's that?
Awesome.
And to finish it off, Slovan is back at Artec, looking a bit like the skip next to it, for a engine rebuild because it's broken again. But it's in the best hands in the business, and we love